guys? It's your girl, Bear Dellinger, and welcome back to another Morimoto in motion. And today, we're gonna be doing some drift prep. Today we are getting ready for, we're getting my S13 ready for a drift event tomorrow at Lanier Raceway. That Dude in Blue is hosting it, and Caffeine and Octane actually own the track now, so if you didn't know that. And they actually put on drift events every Friday night, which is freaking insane. So you should not have any issues with finding a track to drive on, because Lanier Raceway, Caffeine and Octane Lanier Raceway, hosts one every Friday. So far what we've done to Athena, if you didn't know, this is my 1989 S13 RB25 swap with the GTX 3071 turbo. I have 1000cc injectors in there by South Bay Injectors, ISR performance, manifolds, fuel rail, fuel lab. I got some goodies in here. We also have the yellow speed coilovers on there too as well. And I got some new wheels for her. We already went and had Jonesy Bunsy. This is Jonesy Bunsy, if you haven't met him, guys. He's our lead mechanic at Morimoto.
Lead mechanic?
Lead tech, whatever you want to call it. Jonesy does it. So we're gonna go ahead and get the old wheels and tires and everything out in the backyard and load that up into Hercules and get the day started. Yeah. So if you didn't know, I also have a S14 Kooky. This used to be my daily driver, but she's got a blow turbo right now. So we're gonna go ahead and move her out of the way so we can get Hercules up here in those tires and wheels. So fingers crossed she cranks. I started her yesterday and she cranked up, so. I still have Christmas boxes in here from Christmas. Shows you how long I haven't started this or drove this car. My brother decided he would take it on a freaking joyride without letting me know. And I'm assuming he probably ran the car while it was cold. The turbo blew, you cracked the front bumper. Thanks, John.
Hey, man. Did you touch my
Kooky?
Nope.
Come on, come on. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. As we know, with every 240, you best have this in your starter pack of 240s, a jump box kit. Yeah! We just need a little juice. Now we're gonna head to the backyard. That's where I store all the goodies.
Stash all your stuff.
Stash all my stuff. So here's Hercules. This is the toy hauler. That's Red Robin. That's what gets to where we need to go. But
it's Red Robin now?
What did I call it before?
I don't know. I don't think I ever gave it a name, really.
Red Robin. Yum. So we're gonna go ahead and load these back up in the back of Hercules. We'll show you guys the new wheels. We're gonna be heading over to George's shop. It's called GMG Automotive Performance, and it's located out in Beaufort, Georgia. They also do high performance mods from literally your daily driver to like full-on exotic supercars and stuff too. They also have a low profile alignment rack that you'll see when we get there. So I'm excited to go see them and get my new wheels on Athena. Hungry. Yeah, we made it to George's shop. Look at all the Beamers. We got some Audi. We got an R8. Let's go see what George is doing. So just up front, he's got all the BMW boys out here. We got Taste of the Rainbow. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. This is their shop dog. So this is George's personal R8 as well. This is a Super Trofeo that is a daily driver now. He basically, literally when this was working, the clutch is bad in it right now, he literally drove this thing everywhere. So I'm not even joking about the daily driver. And then this is his drag car that he's going to be sending down the track. Dang, look at those Morimoto headlights. Shoo, looking Gucci. It's like we got a Ferrari. Hello. We got T-Pain's Pickle Rick 240 that's getting some refreshing on the motor. Hello? Run away from me. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Well, give me a little shop tour for Morimoto.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, Morimoto.
What is this? Okay, we got a GTR.
R35 GTR. The head gaskets are blown on it, so we're pulling the motor down, and it's going to be going to the machine shop and getting redone.
Yay.
Jim Lynch is who originally built the motor.
Okay.
Badass GTR engine builder. It's going to go to him. We're going to pull accessories off. That's pretty much how you pull them. You pull them out of the bottom.
You know?
It's a pretty big job.
It's a freaking massive motor.
It's not that big when you actually get down to the motor.
Oh, okay, gotcha. The
Everything.
accessories.
Because remember, you got a full cross member, steering rack, axles. You got everything on here still. Front diff.
Yeah.
Once you get onto the motor, it's not much bigger than a 370Z motor.
Gotcha.
The only difference is it's a little taller.
Speaking of 370Z, how's yours coming along?
It's going good.
Yeah.
I just got the wiring accessories for the fuel pump, so I can start actually wiring up the fuel pump. Once I have that, I got to build the coolant lines for the turbo, and that's it. It's
Gucci.
done. I was waiting for a lot of the electrical connectors. You know, like the press connectors are very specific for it. So I was waiting on that.
Nice. And I was telling the viewers too as well that George actually does low profile alignments. Repeat after me. Low profile alignment, which is very hard to freaking find.
Low car friendly stuff is hard to find.
Exactly.
Especially people that know what they're doing.
So what y'all doing to this?
Oil change.
Okay. Nice.
Just service work.
Uh-huh.
And this is the alignment master.
Shoot.
You know?
Hi, alignment master. Do you have a name?
Hold on.
Halden.
Yeah.
I see that you have T-Pain's not Pickle Rick, but Red Robin now.
In my heart will always be Pickle Rick, no matter what. And we're actually wrapping it a really cool green color. It's an acid lime green.
Ooh.
It's kind of like the Murcielago, like the bright lime green that they did those with Pearl.
Nice. So what's going on here? I know the motor was blown.
So the motor has a hole inside of it.
Where?
Look in this cylinder right there. There's nothing in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
And that's not disassembled.
That'll do it.
That's not there at all. So this is motor number 2. The only reason that this motor was put in this car because we did the TV show with Discovery Channel. So I had to, we had to throw a motor together quick to get on the TV show. And we didn't have the time to find a brand new 0-mile crate motor. Look at these. So this motor sat for about a year, but it's brand new 0-mile motor from GM. It's a remanufactured motor, LS1. Hurt from Hoonigan. I think he actually doesn't work with Hoonigan anymore now.
Yeah.
Sent us the boss kit for the front end, and I talked to Yuri from Wiring Specialties. We're gonna get this is their like Gen 1 old antique archaic.
But still, look how nice it looks, even for it to be.
This has been in here a long time. The only issues we had was we did have plugs melting, but that's not a manufacturer quality control issue.
Yeah.
Heat can play a huge role in it.
Sheesh.
So we have Mason is going to come finish putting the. He put the cam in yesterday. We did the oil pump today. We're trying to get a full long block going by hopefully tonight. I'd like to get the headers done. The injectors come back tomorrow from FIC. Sorry, Monday. They're going back in here. Shout out to Bob. Bob takes care of me. Done a lot of stuff with Bob lately.
Good old Bob.
We're going to paint the engine bay. He wants to just do a satin black. Let's keep it simple. So the engine bay, it's getting rewrapped. We have the wide body kit now, the whole front end conversion. Like the bumper is crazy looking. Have you ever seen these assembled? Look at this. The boss bumper is.
Damn, dude, this thing's gonna look so sick.
Look at the lip. Old school, right?
That's gonna look so sick.
George, you want to take a look at this?
Yes.
Okay. But we're gonna let George get back to work. We're gonna do what we came here to do and get the new wheels mounted onto some tires. So check. And he also has a tire machine and all that stuff in the corner too as well. So
Check on that oil, make sure
let's
everything
get
looks
to
good.
it. Jonesy, let's get to it. Thanks, Georgie. We have 8 new wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 old ones. And then I bought 2 brand new tires from George too as well to install them onto my 17 so I can have new rubber on the front. So let's get these bad boys unloaded and then I'm gonna show you the new ones. So these are the bougie wheels I was telling you about. These are like some old Skyline wheels. Do we remember what they were called again? I think they're on the back actually.
Start with the O.
Impul. I-M-P-U-L. They were actually like old 90s Skyline wheels that people marketed with the Skylines. We got some factory Z wheels and some old Axis. Yes, guys. Axis. George has got the old one up there, but it's got like some bent shoes. I'm eventually going to be powder coating these. I don't know what I'm going to do, but ta-da, guys. These are the new and improved wheels for Athena. They are the Motegi Racing MR154. And these are in the midnight blue. I'm so obsessed with how these actually look. So for the front, I went with 17 by 9.5. And then for the rears, these are both 17s, but for the rears, I went with 18 at 9.5. So let's get these tires off of these boo-boo wheels. And let's get them onto the new one. Alrighty, so first things first with these new wheels, we need to go ahead and install the valve stems. But we have this little trusty valve stem tool. All you have to do is unscrew the top of the stem and then find the area on the wheel where the valve stem goes. Mine will be right there. And you just stick it straight through. All right, so literally you just take the tool and you just screw it on. Just take the base of it. Instead of screwing the tool and it being all wobbly, just screw the bottom onto the actual tool. And then all you do is pull straight up. Just like so. And then just screw it right in off. And then your valve stem is installed. Thanks to George with his handy dandy tool. All right, gang gang.
No problem.
So now I just got to do that for all 8 of them. Alrighty, so we got Jonesy Bonesy on the tire machine. So I ordered some Nittos, but of course,
It's got like a
FedEx. Is it FedEx that's tripping?
Yeah.
FedEx, of course, they
I paid for 2-day shipping and they're supposed to be here today.
right. So
One of them came.
One of them came. So George ordered me
I was like, is there another truck
pair
coming with
of the Nittos? What are these? The Nittos
NTO5.
NTO5.
That's a bad man.
Yeah, I went with the 235/40 17s for the front wheels, but we ain't gonna be able to use those until the second one comes in. So we're just gonna use these Nexans for now. They still have some life in them, as long as, like George would say,
Keep the. You got pretty good negative cameras. You'll be alright.
yeah, we'll be Gucci. So enough of talking. Let me get these freaking tires and wheels because we gotta go to Iron Mountain here in a little bit and
You see
get
my
this
cars
up and
in the
done.
ground?
Done, y'all, boy. Let's load this witch up in the back of Hercules. Yeah, it's okay, guys. It's just tire splooge. So this is kind of what I got going on right now because I ain't got enough room and I don't want these tire wheels to get all scratched up. So I have 5 of them stored back here. Yeah, Gucci gang. And then my old wheels, all I did was put them in the Motegi boxes. And then I'm gonna put these in between the boxes so they don't get damaged along the way. You know what I mean. But thanks guys, we're gonna get everything loaded up and then we're going to hit the road and do some drifting tomorrow. So let's get one last goodbye from George and let's see if he has any pro tips for what it takes to prep when it goes to drifting. Is there any pro tips that you have for upcoming drifters on when prepping your car? 3 top tips for drift prep.
Always nut and bolt your car.
Okay.
It's super important.
Okay.
There's been too many wheel offs. Always check your steering. Like when you're doing your nut and bolting, always check your steering. Fluids, super important.
I was about to say he better touch on
if
fluids.
it's slightly close to changing your oil, just change it.
Yep.
Just change it. Another thing I've learned too is when you run a banked track, sometimes it doesn't hurt to put about a half a quart over to fill it because you are gonna have slosh. I've seen a lot of people blow their motors up based on not having enough oil in there, but it being at the correct spec. It's correct spec on flat ground, but if you're drifting and throwing it sideways on an incline, the oil is gonna slosh, it's gonna do weird things. So that's it.
We don't want no starving of oil.
No. Always check your fluids, make sure everything's safe, make sure your battery's always tied down.
And of course, depending on who you are drifting with, make sure to check out what their tech guidelines are because I know a lot of tracks are all different too as well.
If it's a first event, always reach out and say, hey, do you have certain guidelines I need to meet, this and that? Because the worst thing ever is to show up to an event and fail tech.
And you don't pass.
Yeah, and then guess what? You're gonna sit there and hang out and watch all your friends have fun.
100%. But thanks again, Georgie, for letting us use the shop. Make sure to check out him on Instagram too as well. It's down below. And we can't wait to see what other new projects you got going on.
Yeah, I actually have enough content to do my first YouTube video.
So he says.
Yeah.
So he says, but keep it out for George. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what new Morimoto in Motion adventures you would like to see us do next. Bye, guys.